Hello everyone and welcome back to Club Renegade. My name is Thomas, I'm joined here with Justin, and today we are playing Doki Doki Literature Club once again.
Yeah, boy!
Man, it's been like a week since we've recorded, something like that?
Something like that,
and
yeah.
we left off on a cliffhanger. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other.
I can't see too well.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? God, Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup, holding it with my hand. Holding it with my hands. That's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now, I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest.
Shush. Oh my goodness.
Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little bit. Hey, Justin, can you make it so that the pause that's there is like 2 minutes long? just
Oh my god.
Imagine that.
It's like 2 minutes with just a pause.
After a few minutes now, I put my teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't take any.
Justin, you weren't scratching at all before the recording started.
I don't know what's wrong, okay?
Yeah. Are you sure? You sure?
Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages.
You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
Fucking nasty. No need to apologize.
You nasty.
I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
Oh. Look at it. I want to listen. Hold on.
Wear the headphones.
It's just the normal music. Okay. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder time of reading it.
Yeah, you're munching on fucking chocolate inside. Fuck.
Oh, it's so good.
You're looking over.
She looks over and all she sees is... But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Yeah, exactly what we said. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate on her mouth. Wait a second, where'd that chocolate get there? Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly changes.
What are we doing?
What do you mean, what are we doing? Oh my god, her face! I didn't even realize.
Oh my god. Did I just...
Yuri looks at me as if she needs confirmation as to what just happened.
Toastin? Kicking over
Sorry.
the name.
I guess I shouldn't have done that.
That's... Well... You were just helping.
Where'd the chocolate go? Did she drop it? Did she eat it? You like that?
These concerns, these questions, we need answers. It took you a while to
I forgot that you read that already.
That's something that friends do, right?
I mean, not really in this context, but yeah. That's all it was.
Yeah. Then you don't need to stop or anything.
I see. Oink, oink, a nudge.
A French friend.
The situation has gotten really intense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. Jesus. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. A couple syllables off, and that would have been really bad. I raise my arm. Like before Yuri parts her lips, that was more like an
I know.
But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers.
This is getting fuck you, Monica. Man, this is getting intense.
Man, I see why girls read porn instead of watching it.
Okay, everyone.
Ooh-ah!
What?
Yuri jolts back.
No, that's what that sound was. It's time to share poems. Oh, we're doing this again. I forgot this was a thing.
Put that on a replay, Justin.
No.
Just 3 times.
Gotcha. Saving myself the editing.
Okay. You good now?
Toasted. You can help Yuri put away.
Hold on. It's like Monster Hunter, but instead of sniffing, it's
that is it.
Yeah.
You can help Yuri put the tea stuff away. The tea stuff.
Yes, put the tea stuff
I
away,
read that right the first time. Then I fucked up.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, thanks.
The spell is abruptly broken.
I'll take care of the cups.
Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Time to read some more fucking poems.
We gotta share me. Let's see what you've written for today. You gotta read my shit.
Instead of the ... that's what she said. You gotta read my shit.
You gotta read my shit.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
Tosin, this one might even be better than yesterday's. How'd you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why you did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. I was done with that sentence, right? Yuri visibly swallows. Gulp! Even her hands appear sweaty.
Knees weak,
Arms are heavy. There's vomit on the spaghetti already.
There's vomit on the poem already.
Because she forgot what she wrote down. It's actually a love poem. Oh shit, he's reading it. That came out really well, actually.
Yeah, actually. Genuinely surprised. I was expecting you can't read what's on fucking screen, but you can spit shit out your mouth like it's nothing. Fucking.
But I'm not a rapper.
I'm not used to this.
Used to what?
I don't know.
It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think. She's collecting the thoughts with the breathing.
You. I need this one.
Oh my god, have you seen the, oh fuck, is it Grey's Anatomy or is it, Scrubs? I don't remember. There's a video game where there are like quick time events that you play in between the story scenes, and you have to like brush away bad memories and bring the good ones in. That's what that reminds me of.
Oh my god.
Anyways, I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that her patience. What? I offered that patience to her. Okay.
Offer to speak patience? Is that what you said before?
I offered that patience to her. Here, have my patience.
Have my patience. You can take it. Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy.
Are you saying that you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? That's the second video we've done that in. God damn it. Really, I don't believe it.
I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me.
Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh? That's a weird sound. Even your closest friends don't make that sound. Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today?
If it's with you.
The RAC'N.
The Rathian.
The Rathian? Oh shit. The raccoon. It appeared in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. Why is the... Oh, because it's midnight. It's midnight, so it's a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. Really, because I have the attention span of a 2-year-old. That was, I believe, the first time I
understand why
strange
Yuri's
tendencies.
I don't understand why Yuri doesn't want to share her poems. Like the first 2 fucking lines.
He's saying this all out loud, by the way, too. He's like reading it, slapping the paper, like, oh, it's because you got that.
It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. Why is it guilty snack? Oh, midnight.
Right.
Midnight.
Right.
My attention was calm in the sky. What, the attention span of a 2-year-old? Jesus Christ. Oh, out loud.
That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. What was that? Unordinary. I gave the RAC'N a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a RAC'N that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The RAC'N, an urge. Are you having fun? Because I'm having fun.
The RAC'N.
The RAC'N. That there moon inseminates its phases and reflects that much more light of the...
Light off of my cutting knife. That there very same light.
That very same light that glistened in the eye of my raccoon friend. That RAC'N friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The RAC'N becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The RAC'N has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The RAC'N becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time so you're just carrying around a bundle of bread, so that whenever you see that RAC'N friend, you can cut a slice off and feed it to him.
RAC'N friend.
Yo, check out my purse. I got a loaf of bread in this bitch.
New fresh loaf of bread.
Right here.
Bam.
Right for you, RAC'N.
Just fucking bam.
Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the RAC'N shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, a classic Pavlovian condition. I slice the bread, and I feel myself again.
Somewhere.
It's like, where is it?
I was a little more daring with this one. I was a little more daring
with this one than yesterday's.
Okay. A little more daring with this one than yesterday's. Okay.
I can see that. It's
Bunch
a
of
lot
RAC'Ns.
more metaphorical, and it's got a lot of RAC'Ns in it. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to manage. Boop. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. I think it's got something to do with RAC'Ns.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style.
She prefers writing about RAC'Ns.
Yeah. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery, RAC'Ns, and conveying emotions through them. Midnight snacks.
the hunger for midnight snacks. Yeah, if I... Did that sound weird to you? That sounded weird to me. I don't know, I said yeah, and I was like, yeah. This is a gold mine, man. I love Doki Doki.
Dumb.
Let it go on record that I stated I love Doki Doki. Alright. I just found it weird that your hair, like grabs your boobs and, like, goes behind your back. Like, do you do that on purpose? Yeah! If I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies.
What, rack and feeding?
It's those sort of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. Well, no shit, I think rack and feeding's a bit too daring to go out and say that's what I do.
That sounds like the black market's, like, Olympics, right? Right? Rack and feeding. That's one of the...
It's the first event.
That's the opening event.
So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. The racking events, though.
Why do you keep them to yourself?
Because I love rackins.
Have you ever watched anime where like you're watching an English dub and one of the characters is supposed to have an accent and it's always Southern? It's always Southern, like not South American, but like,
oh my god,
Southern America. I love rack and feeding. Yuri, I didn't know you had an accent.
They're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me. They would.
I think they would. Yuri.
Did you have anything like that, Toastin? I don't think we got... Never mind, Toastin, take it away. What you got that matches rack and feeding?
Alright. I'm gonna tell you this thing that I do every day at 3 o'clock. 3 p.m.
Hit next, let's see what he says.
Beep! Yeah, I guess I do.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that. Something like racket feeding? I'm sorry. Racket feeding is not an everyday sport.
No, they only come out on... They only come out on full moons.
The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I'd probably hate myself.
Whoa, man, that's like intense. That is like real person shit that you gotta deal with like on a day-to-day basis, my guy. This is a reading simulator. I don't want to hear about life. I want to hear about rack and feeding.
I might be ranting a little bit now. I'm glad you're a good listener.
I think I'm the one ranting.
You're good at a lot of things.
Like ranting?
Writing, listening, rack and feeding. There really aren't many people like you, Toastin.
we are the other competitor in rack and feeding. It's Yuri and it's Toastin.
That's it. There's no one else.
Officially sponsored black market event, by the way.
Oh my god.
That's exaggerating a little bit.
It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my rack and feeding. But now I almost feel like I look forward to it. Because I'm gonna win! I'm gonna get first place.
You wanna go, bitch?
It's just a really nice feeling. Can't miss. And you're to thank for that.
It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear.
Oh my god, that was good for an episode.
Alrighty.
Rack and feeding, everybody.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Alright. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the video, remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Soda. Your feedback is greatly appreciated. Remember to feed them RAC'Ns. And as always...
Wait, before we end the episode, I do want to mention... to let us know in the comments down below how you guys are liking the 15-minute episodes instead of the 30-minute episodes. I know it's easier to take in on a lot of the people out there, so yeah, just let us know. We're gonna be doing it from now on, so
yeah, we're gonna try to squeeze them into the 15-minute zone.
Yeah.
If it's a minute or two above, don't kill me.
we got a lot of good jokes that we make.
Fucking RAC'N feeding.
RAC'N feeding.
Anyway, we'll see you next time. Peace.
See ya.